Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Informal back with the latest and greatest Mr. Informal podcast. We are on podcast 185. Yes, 185. So, again, I go by the name of Mr. Informal. I hope you are doing well today. I hope you are healthy. We are on the month of February for the year 2022. Could you believe that? Time's going so fast. Not only that, next week is Valentine's Day weekend. St. Valentine's Day. I hope you will have a date. So certainly again, I hope you are healthy. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are 100%. And please do not forget to add me on Instagram, MisterInformal. And then check out my website. Got some great stuff there, MisterInformal.com. So for podcast 185, these are the four topics. Streaming prices has gone up. Number two, as the pandemic become an endemic, more people are spending less on their home gym. Number three, Nike suing StockX. It seems like Nike is on a suing spree right now. Last but not least, topic number four is Nordstrom has started their own podcast. Could you believe that? Nordstrom? Those are the four topics for the Mr. Informal podcast. And so let's go ahead and start the podcast. So for topic number one is streaming prices has gone up. As you know, Netflix has increased their prices by a couple bucks, $1 to $3, depending on the plan. Not only that, Hulu's prices has gone up by also a couple bucks. And then if you also get the Disney bundle, I know they're running a deal with Hulu and ESPN Plus that includes the Disney Plus for $14, which saves you $8 per month. But normally that would be around $20. But it's also not them. HBO also increasing their prices. Basically, all these companies are cable channels now, to the point where you're spending more on these streaming prices than cable now, or it could be the same. But the fact is it's getting ridiculous that these prices has gone up. Also, everyone has exclusive content to the point where you got to subscribe every of these streaming services. And even if you pay, they still have ads. Even if you pay the additional pricing, there's still ads, even though it's not a lot compared to the cheapest plan. So what's the deal? Honestly, all of this in the end is just money. They want more money from you. Not only that, as you know, Netflix is raising up the price, even though their other content, except the Netflix originals, are also going downhill. Nothing really special. If you want to watch Marvel, you gotta go to Disney Plus. If you want to watch certain Warner Brothers movie, you gotta go to HBO. It's like everybody wants to have exclusive content, not like around the 2010s area where the content is available in one streaming service. That's all you need to have. I used to have Netflix, and that's all I needed to have was Netflix. That's it. I could watch any types of movies and any types of shows. And now they're all separate. Everybody wants to be content. It's basically their own channel now. Discovery even have their own streaming services, to the point where you have, if you want to watch animals, you gotta go get it. It's getting ridiculous nowadays. I mean, when will it end? Certainly, consumers are getting sick and tired of these streaming content raising up their prices. Not only that, everyone wants to have exclusive content, to the point where you got to have all streaming content. Is just basically cable now. So what's really the point? I mean, I guess the only thing good about Netflix is and Hulu is their kids section. See, I'll give credit where credit's due. If you have a kids section like Netflix and Hulu, yeah, that's great. That's absolutely great. Not only that, Hulu is a bit cheaper, but it doesn't really matter. The prices is going up. I mean, think about this. If you're gonna shop for streaming services, which one are you gonna choose? Which one has the shows that you're looking for? I mean, that's very hard. You're gonna have multiple streaming services now. Let's not forget, Apple has their own streaming services. I mean, when will it end? So certainly, I'm not happy with this. A lot of people are not happy because they're starting to have ads now, and as you know, I don't like ads. Nobody likes ads. So for topic number 2 is less home gym. Yes, as this pandemic starting to become endemic, basically like the regular flu, we're gonna have to live with it. We have no choice. More people are spending less on their home gym. I know stock market is not indicative of a company, but Peloton, their stocks went down so fast that they're basically selling everything at a clearance price. They're closing down stores, and so Peloton is not in a good condition right now. Also, more people are going to the actual gyms, signing up for membership again, because more machines, certainly more at peace because you don't have the kids. You don't have to watch the kids. I know a lot of people do that, especially if they're staying-home mothers and fathers, to the point where they just want to go somewhere and actually get exercise, get going on their exercise instead of having to have delays because of their kids. Also, actual gyms have more machines that you can use. You also have saunas, you have swimming pool too, depending on the gyms that you're going to. And let's not forget courts, such as basketball court or even badminton, volleyball. I mean, all kinds of access. Certainly, it's much more expensive per month, but more people want to go outside because a lot of people stayed home for 2 years. And if you do that, people want to go out. They want to be out other than just being home. So, as you know, just as I said in the beginning, more people are spending less on their home gym. I mean, there's still people spending time on their home gym because, well, they bought it. But people want to be out. They want to go running. They want to go jogging. They want to hike some more. Also, they probably want to go swimming or use the sauna. I mean, people love using sauna. It's the way you sweat it out, I guess you can say. And certainly a lot of the home gyms such as Bowflex, Peloton, and even Weeder and other home gym companies out there are not doing so great because people are traveling, people are going out more, and I mean, I don't really blame them. 2 years you're stuck at home. Yes, you're exercising, but it's not the same. I know a lot of bodybuilders love going to the gym because they gotta build muscles. You gotta have those dumbbells. They have that dead squat, and you need space for those. I mean, it is what it is, and I mean, look, if you can keep in shape at home, keep doing it. If you can't, go to the home gym. If your actual gym is really cheap, hey, why not? Go to it. No one's really forcing you. Not only that, let's not forget New Year's resolution made people actually go to actual gym because they want to lose weight fast. I mean, every year this happens and then suddenly tapers down by March. No one really cares. But in the meantime, more people are spending less in their home gym. So for topic number 3 from hypebeast.com, Nike files lawsuit against StockX over sneakers NFT. Sportswear industry leader Nike sued StockX in New York federal court on February 3, accusing the gargantuan resale platform for selling unauthorized sneakers NFT of Nike shoes. The swoosh claimed that Detroit-based sneaker and apparel marketplace is infringing on the brand's trademark, and as a result, confusing its consumer due to the fact that NFT are being sold at inflated price and have murky terms of purchase and ownership. Nike did not approve or authorize StockX Nike branded Vault's NFT. The 50-page complaint states those unsanctioned products are likely to confuse consumers, create a false association those products in Nike, and dilute Nike's famous trademark. The metaverse is space that Nike has made serious moves as of late, the biggest of which is acquiring NFT brand RTFKT back in December 2021. Elsewhere, the complaint the brand mentioned has intentions in launching more virtual products in February that it views NFT as a vital component of commerce down the line. So I don't get it. So Nike seems like Nike's just mad that StockX beat them to the NFT. Also, Nike's complaining about overinflated prices when Nike's products is overinflated prices. So that's number 2. And then number 3, I think part of me do like the fact that, well, I shouldn't say do like the fact, but I would say that Nike has a point that their StockX is selling Nike at NFTs. Not only that, they're using Nike's name to sell their NFT. But here's the thing, that when it comes to resellers, if people want to buy Nike, so what? If that's what consumers want, I don't blame StockX for marketing the Nike brand because, well, it's the most popular brand sneakers in StockX. So I don't understand why this lawsuit is happening. I guess to me, in the end, Nike is just mad that StockX beat them. Also, Nike is trying to build their own NFT or metaverse because they acquired an NFT brand back in December 2021. But in the end, this doesn't really matter to me. I think Nike is just pulling his punches, trying to show that they're very serious. But here's the thing, I mean, Adidas is not suing StockX, so I don't understand. So what's really the deal here? I think Nike is just overreaching here to the fact that they want their own NFT and they said that they're diluting Nike's famous trademarks. It's been diluted. I mean, ever since the reseller market started, it's been diluted. Not only that, you got these local resellers. Your own friend or your neighbor is a reseller too of Nike. So I'm trying to understand here. What the hell is the deal? I mean, I don't even know. But whatever. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But in the end, it's just Nike overreaching here. So as for topic number 4, Nordstrom started their own podcast. Could you believe that? So from Retail Dive, in Nordstrom podcast debut, Mickey Drexler gave the retailer a piece of his mind. Well, that's quite a title. Nordstrom on Monday launched the Nordy Pod, a podcast hosted by Chief Brand Officer Pete Nordstrom. His first guests are retail impresario Mickey Drexler, who once led Gap and J. Crew and is now CEO Alex Mill, a shopper grateful for above and beyond customer service and personal styles at the flagship Seattle store. Alex Mill starting to look like J. Crew if you ever look at the store. The production is a UA for Nordstrom obsessed customer who peek behind the curtain and learn more about people behind our business. Upcoming interviews will feature Nordstrom brother Eric, Nordstrom CEO, and their cousin Jamie, the company's president store, and other longtime Nordstrom customer who work on the sales floor. The show so far takes a casual, irreverent approach, even allowing some mild profanity in the blog. Introducing Pete Nordstrom said he's aiming for a level of honesty in order to connect with people. What we learned over the past couple of years is that you have to stand for something and you end up standing for nothing. He said in his statement, I want to give people insight into the company and the things we stand for, and hopefully they'll learn more about the Nordstrom story along the way. So, I don't really mind this. This is good marketing. Any press is good press. Also, don't be surprised if other brands get in this too, because, they want to connect with their customer. So Nordstrom is probably going to be the first one in terms of fashion, in terms of retail, or a big, huge retailer getting into the podcast section. But here's the thing, I am more into learning about designers and other brands. What about that? Why do I want to get to know the management? Why? Is it because they want to show that their level of honesty? Come on, Nordstrom and management being honest, I don't believe that. That's just my opinion. But look, if Nordstrom wants to bring designers and other brands or private label brands, or if they want to bring CEO Comme des Garçons since they sell it at the store, that's what I would like to hear. Also, it looks like they're also going to have guests such as people who work in this room for a long time, or who's working there in the sales floor. Yeah, sure, why not? But I also want to hear the interns or the people who have been there, who hasn't worked there for a long time, and see what they think of Nordstrom. Is that possible? Hopefully it is. But this is just one of those cases where it's going to be interesting, because don't be surprised if Target get into this, Walmart get into this, Kohl's get into this, J. Crew might get into this too. Other brands was certainly wanting to get on this. So it's going to be interesting what the future of fashion is going to look like. So you got NFT, you got podcast, you got a loyalty program, you got videos. It goes on and on. So they're expanding their marketing here, which is, hey, if they want to do that, that's fine. But it's going to be interesting what 2022 will bring in the fashion sector. I can't wait. And so that basically concludes this podcast 185. I hope you enjoy listening to me from beginning to end, and if you did, I do appreciate it. Hopefully I gave you some insights on what I think, and also what other brands is out there, and certainly bringing you the news. Again, please do not forget to add me on Instagram, MISTERINFORMAL, and then check out my website, mrinformal.com, mrinformal.com. It's a good blog for fashion and technology. Hopefully you check it out. And so, hope I will see you in the next podcast. Stay safe, stay healthy, and again, I will see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.